Yo, so if you didn't know, there's been recent developments in the Shannon Sharpe sweepstakes. As he has left undisputed, is everybody wondering where he's going to go. And so recently, this has come out. Shannon Sharpe has talked to ESPN about joining their network, including Stephen A. Smith's First Take. And as you know, there's been a lot of let-goes going on at ESPN. We all still mad that they didn't let go Malika Andrews. Well, we was hoping they was going to let her go, but they didn't. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? But now we're moving on to see that they're trying to bring Shannon Sharpe into the ship. This is what Stephen A. Smith had to say. Look for me Friday, folks. I'll be addressing all things that I need to address back on the Stephen A. Smith Show podcast this Friday. Then live at First Take Monday morning. See y'all in a minute. Buckle up. And so Shannon responded, my daughter called me and says, Daddy, you're trending. Why am I trending? Do I even want to know? Lottery officials aren't supposed to leak info. So I guess Shannon actually did come across the tweets, and then he responded, what you're addressing on Friday, but I got some free time, so feel free to FaceTime me before my meetings. Popcorn, popcorn, popcorn. Terrell Owens, get your popcorn ready. It's time to do it out here. You know what I'm saying? And look, I got to address this. I enjoy Shannon Sharpe's content way more than I enjoy Stephen A. Smith. But Stephen A. Smith is a big dog out here in the game too. And I honestly got to say, I don't know who else would be better to pair up with Shannon Sharpe. I really can't think of nobody. Like, to me, Shannon Sharpe is the big dog in every pond. Big dog. I guess I should say big fish. And then you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all know I'm up late. Don't be messing with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone. You know what I mean. But look, he's the big fish in the pond. And I don't think nobody really can debate him fervently like that. But you got to find somebody to talk to. And if you got to find somebody, it might well be Stephen A. Smith. But listen, lately, after these tweets, or in the midst of some of these tweets, Skip Bayless has been throwing a little bit of haterade into the game. And I want to get to those tweets as well. Here's this week's Skip Bayless show as I share the real stories of how First Take, then Undisputed, came to be and how many times it came close to never happening. Also, Wemby, Indiana Jones, Cowboys. Then he fired off an almost exact tweet saying almost the same thing. But this one was like a day or two ago. The last one was like a week ago, I guess. Here's the video link to this week's Skip Bayless show as I divulge some inside stories of how First Take, then Undisputed, came to be, along with Wemby, Destiny's Child. I don't know how I read Destiny's Child on that though. Dial of Destiny and the Cowboy. That's the same. I think that was the same tweet. It wasn't. Okay, it was different, but the other one he said Indiana Jones. Why are you repeating yourself? See, Skip, this what made me think you're grasping at straws, huh? You're trying to grasp at straws to keep yourself alive. And the fact that Undisputed don't come back on to August the 28th, you say? Boy, you got a long time. You got a long time to sit there and think with your thoughts of why you have let Shannon Sharpe disperse from you. I bet that you're having some reconsideration about some of the ways that you talk to Shannon Sharpe in those Tom Brady debacles, in those Tim Tebow debacles. Y'all had a few disputes that went over the line. And it's funny, I've yet to come across a dispute where I was like, Shannon Sharpe has egregiously went over the line and disrespected Skip Bayless. I've yet to see that. I've watched y'all for a long time now. I've yet to see a time where I was like, oh man, Shannon, why you say that? You disrespect Skip like that? I'm like, oh man, you doing too much. But I've seen fervently, quite a few times, Skip Bayless disrespecting Shannon Sharpe. Over the top. discounted him with the Tom Brady. Oh, you jealous of Tom Brady because he played till he was 45 and you wish you could have played that long? Like, yo, I'm a Hall of Famer too. Why would you disrespect? You would disrespect me to defend him? And I'm just telling you that his numbers this year was bad. His numbers was off this year. That's all I'm saying. He's not playing that great. If that is what it is, then why is it that Skip, as a sports analyst, can't see that, but gets so overly emotional that he got to throw personal, dig deep shots at Shannon Sharpe? I mean, it just hurt my heart. Hurt my heart to hear him talk to him like that. And I was often like, I'm sad that Shannon is still there. I kept watching the show because I enjoy Shannon, and that's what it is. But it saddened me in those, the DeMar Hamlin situation. It saddened me, and he took a day off after the DeMar Hamlin thing. But it saddened me that even the day after, Skip like, oh, I'm not gonna apologize. I ain't say nothing wrong, and the bosses, and I talked to them, and they agree with me. Okay, have at it, Skip. Have at it, Skip. Bosses could agree with you all they want to. But I'm sure they're not agreeing with you now as Shannon walks out the door. And because it gets to a place where it's like, oh, why would you talk to me like that, man? I understand you gave me a chance. I understand we built something together and we making magic over here. But why would you disrespect me like that? Somebody who is pouring into the show, and I always hoped that Shannon knew what he was bringing to that show, because as I saw him get disrespected, I was praying that he would disperse and leave and do his own thing, because I felt he didn't know his own value, but he knew it. He knew it. I thank God that he knew it, because he was just waiting for the right exit moment. Like, okay, I see I need to get up out of here. I'm just gonna wait for the right time to do it. I'm gonna line my ducks up in a row. I'm gonna get my business together, and I'm gonna shift and make the right shift. And so we see him shift right now. It may be to ESPN. Some people are saying he may do his own thing, but obviously ESPN be clearing a lot of space, so it's looking like he's coming there. But wherever he go, I know he's going to be great, man. Shannon Sharpe, ain't nobody competing with him right now. To me. Not as far as entertainment and the analytics and the info that he brings and the way he studies the game. Ain't nobody competing with him, to me. But I want to see how it play out, though. I want to see how it played out. I wonder if him and Stephen A. Smith would be a good fit. I don't watch Stephen A. Smith that much, but maybe it's a good fit. But it's your boy P. Camp. Let me know what you think. Get at your boy.